That said, Superman had a tough task for this movie. They had to kind of set up the whole DCU just like Iron Man did for the MCU. Welcome to Real Reviews. After years of waiting for the new Superman movie, it's finally came out on July 11th. I saw it on the Thursday previews and mostly came away excited to see more of Superman. There have been rumors and updates about Superman for a long time, and it was fascinating to finally see the full movie. Superman is, of course, a classic character, so depending on where you look on the internet, you're going to find anywhere from the movie's a total dumpster fire to the movie's totally the bee's knees. With Guardians of the Galaxy filmmaker James Gunn at the helm, it really has an opportunity to bring some interesting take on Superman. The casting worked pretty well for me. David Cornsweet was good Superman. He brought kind of a youthful, grounded take to it that was a different kind of take from the other Supermans, but also had the classic Superman stuff. Nicholas Hoult played Lex Luthor, and he brought a classic comic book accurate Lex Luthor to life pretty well. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane also was a interesting choice, pretty well done. And the other cast it was pretty interesting, pretty well done for the casting, I thought. James Gunn's style normally leans into comedy a lot, so this Man of Steel really has a lot more comedy involved, especially with the other characters. But overall, the movie mostly lived up to my hope that it's going to be an interesting start to the new DCU universe that's going to be similar to the Marvel universe, maybe spanning 20 movies or whatever. That said, Superman had a tough task for this movie. They had to kind of set up the whole DCU just like Iron Man did for the MCU. And while it's not a perfect Superman movie, but from my opinion, it still does a pretty great job of setting up a big universe and also telling an original Superman story. The beginning felt a bit slow to me, but by the third act it actually got pretty epic and really had some classic comic book logic stuff going on that really was interesting to see. That was one of the interesting parts of this Superman is if you look at Iron Man, it starts off in sort of this grounded, realistic world, whereas for Superman, this starts off in a full-on comic book world that has fantasy going on right from the start. So it's really kind of this different angle for the DCU where it's set in more mythical type stuff, I guess. But by the time the credits rolled, I was really looking forward to more Superman and the Justice Gang. Considering the epic elements of the MCU story with all Iron Man and all that stuff, it'll be fascinating to see Superman and Batman and the Justice League and all that team-up stuff happening on the scale of Avengers Endgame, but with the Justice League. So I hope that this is where the Superman movies are going to go into just full-on Crisis on Infinite Earth type stuff. So I would give Superman a 7.5 out of 10. While not a perfect movie, it was a lot of fun and a new interesting take that was really a sweet movie, I thought. Anyway, thanks for watching Real Reviews. Like or subscribe if you'd like to.